Hi, Jessica. I'm going to answer the questions about you shared with me in LinkedIn message. The first one, can you describe your experience with accounting software? Which platform are you proficient in? Well, I have 12 years of experience managing accounting software in Mexico, like Compagit, that is principal accounting posting system. So there are two manually, and I have a lot of experience with the principles of accounting. That other is SICA, that is an enterprise resources program for my custom broker companies. So I have experience posting in that software. Later that I have some experience in QuickBooks for an American company of that custom brokers partners that they have a real estate company in Brownsville, Texas. So I think I have a lot of experience to accounting, and I feel very comfortable using these tools. So I don't have problem to learn about yours. The second question: how do you ensure accuracy in your work when managing multiple financial transactions? Well, to ensure the accuracy in my work, once I finish the record transactions, I review the financial statements like balance sheet, profit and loss, and cash flow. Later of that, I allowed me detect potential error or inconsistencies and correct them before I finalizing the reports. So that's one way. Can you explain the difference between accounts payables and accounts receivable? Well, the difference is accounts payable are the money that we owe to our vendors or suppliers by services that we received in the past, or merchandise, or public services that makes we in the future must pay them. And accounts receivable are accounts that the clients owe us, and in the future we going to receive the economical benefits of that of that receivement. Describe a time when you identified a discrepancy in financial records. How did you resolve it? In one occasion, as an audit, I identify double check operations in accounts payable. So then, to correct that, we reclassified the double payment to our vendor, and we talk with the vendor and ask them to return that money or give us a credit in the future. And then the vendor accept to give us a credit in the future, so we reclassify that payment to an anticipate. How do you stay updated on change in accounting regulation and best practice? Well, as an certified public accountant in Mexico, I must be college in my local city. So there is a part that makes that I'm actually that I am updated. Sorry, I'm updated daily, monthly, and yearly by my college, and I like to read the financial standards of Mexico, and maybe the international financial statement. So that's why I think I must be updated in the regulations and the practices in Mexico, or maybe in the international accounting principles. Can you walk me through the process of preparing a bank regulation? First of all, I must download the bank statement, record it in the accounting software, and identify each payment or each income that are in the bank statement. Later that I classify, and in the end I reviews and resolve discrepancies such as tonic checks or maybe deposit in transit, and adjust the general ledger of the bank statement and ensure everything is correct. 7. How do you handle tight deadlines, especially during peak financial periods like month end or year end closing? To handle that, I prioritize task. I make a list. I prioritize what is the information that the users will need. So I prioritize them, and maybe if the task must are important, I work extra hours. And but the principle the principles of my work is anticipate that dates and work day by day to don't need to prior task and risk the procedures. 8. How do you implement a process improvement in your bookkeeping duties? What was the outcome? Yes, well, I always look to increase my productivity to leave time for self-review or study. In most of case, I implement process improvements which has allowed me to be more efficient and reduce errors in my work. Why? Because all the days I check up what are my procedures, and I self-review that procedures, and I study how to upgrade or how to be more productive on that procedures. How do you manage confidential financial information to ensure its security? Well, to manage that information, I must encrypt or not encrypt. I must save with passwords, and I strictly follow the company protocols. That's the more important, the protocols of the company. If the company doesn't have protocols, the risks are too high. But I I make my way, or I make my part, uh, putting them in with passwords. Can you explain the importance? Number 10. Can you explain the importance of general ledger in accounting process? Well, the general ledger is it's fundamental because from there we elaborate the financial statements and the profit and loss, the balance sheet, the cash flows. So it's much important that the general ledger has the complete or the most information possible of the reality of the company. Number 11, and the hourly rate is 10 to 15 USD. Are you okay with that? Well, I am okay with that. In my country, it's a good salary, so I look forward to bringing my experience and skill support to the company. If you are okay with maybe that salary, it's okay to me. For the last part of the video, I would like to express my grateful, my thankful to be part of this process, and I will be checking the updates of this process to maybe in the future have another interview or some updates of the backend. So thank you very much, and see you soon.